Your baby's first words could happen weeks, or even months, earlier than you think. But most parents are accidentally delaying their child's language development without even knowing it. I'm about to show you 5 simple things you can do every single day that will transform how quickly your baby starts talking. And number 4, it's so counterintuitive, it shocks most parents. Hi, I'm Sarah, and I've spent the last 20 years working with families as a pediatric speech therapist. I've helped over hundreds of babies reach their language milestones faster. And today, I'm breaking down the exact strategies that work, backed by research from Stanford University and the American Speech-Language Hearing Association. If you want a little one talking sooner, stick with me until the end, because I'm also sharing the one mistake that 80% of parents make that actually slows down language development. Here's the thing, your baby's brain is like a sponge right now. Between birth and age 3, their brain forms over 1 million neural connections every single second. But here's what most parents don't realize. Those connections need the right input to develop language pathways. Without it, you're missing a critical window. So let me ask you this. Does your baby babble back when you talk to them? Drop a comment below with a yes or a no. I want to hear where you're at in this journey. Strategy number 1. Narrate your world. All right, let's dive into strategy number 1. Become a sports commentator for your own life. I know that sounds weird, but hear me out. Research from MIT shows that babies who hear 30,000 words per day have significantly larger vocabularies by age 3 compared to those who hear only 10,000 words. That's a massive difference. Here's how you do it. Just talk through everything you're doing. And I mean everything. Imagine you're changing your baby's diaper. Instead of silence, you say, "Okay, sweetie, Mommy's going to change your diaper now. Let's lift your legs up, up, up. Now we're putting on a fresh, clean diaper. Doesn't that feel better?" Or you're making lunch. "Look, I'm cutting this red apple." Red. Can you see the red apple? It's so crunchy. I had one mom in my practice, Sarah, who felt silly doing this at first. She said she felt like she was talking to herself. But after just 2 weeks of narrating her day, her 14-month-old son went from saying 0 words to attempting baba for bottle and da for dog. The key is consistency, every single day, even when it feels awkward. Now, before I reveal strategy number 2, if you're already finding this helpful, hit that like button. It tells me to make more content like this. And trust me, what's coming next is something 90% of parents get completely wrong. Strategy number 2. Wait for the response. Strategy number 2 is going to feel uncomfortable, but it's backed by serious science. Stop filling the silence. Here's what I mean. When you ask your baby a question like, "Do you want milk?" most parents immediately answer for them. Yes, you want milk. Here's your milk. But here's the problem. You just robbed your baby of the opportunity to communicate. A study published in the Journal of Child Language found that parents who paused for 3 to 5 seconds after asking questions gave their babies critical processing time. And babies who experienced these pauses started using gestures and sounds to communicate 4 weeks earlier on average. So here's what you do instead. Ask your question. "Do you want milk?" And then close your mouth. Wait. Look at them expectantly. Count to 5 in your head. Give them space to grunt, point, make eye contact, or babble. I worked with a dad named Marcus, whose 11-month-old daughter seemed completely uninterested in communicating. I watched him in a session, and he was filling every single gap with words. Once he learned to pause, within 3 days, his daughter started pointing at things she wanted. Within 2 weeks, she was saying ma for more and da for done. The silence feels long and awkward at first, but that's where the magic happens. That's where your baby learns that their voice matters. Quick question for you. What was your baby's first word? Or what do you think it will be? Drop it in the comments. I love reading these. Strategy number 3. Read with interaction. Strategy number 3. Ditch the reading, start the conversation. Now, I'm not saying don't read books to your baby. Reading is incredible. But here's the research that changed everything for me. A Harvard study found that interactive reading, where parents ask questions, point to pictures, and let the child touch and explore, led to 6 times more language growth than straight reading aloud. So instead of just reading The Very Hungry Caterpillar from start to finish, you pause. You point. You ask, "Look, what's this?" It's a caterpillar. Can you touch the caterpillar? Where's the apple? Yes, red apple. Even if your baby can't answer yet, you're modeling conversation structure. You're showing them that communication is a back and forth, not a monologue. One of my favorite things to do is give babies board books they can hold and mouth while you talk about the pictures. Let them turn the pages, even if they skip ahead. Follow their lead. If they're obsessed with the page with the dog, stay on that page and talk about the dog in 10 different ways. Strategy number 4. Turn off background noise. Here's strategy number 4, and this is the counterintuitive one I mentioned. Turn off the background TV and music. I know, you might have the TV on for company, or you play music to create a calm environment. But here's the shocking truth. Background noise can delay language development. Research from the University of Washington found that every hour of background TV exposure was associated with a decrease in vocalizations from babies.
Why?
Because their brains are working overtime to filter out the noise, and they can't focus on the language you're actually trying to teach them. Your baby's brain needs to hear clear, direct speech. They need to see your mouth moving, watch your facial expressions, and connect sounds to meaning. Background noise makes all of that harder. So here's your action step. Create pockets of quiet time every day. During meals, during play, during diaper changes, just turn everything off. Let your voice be the primary sound in the room. I promise you'll notice a difference in how much more your baby engages with you when they're not competing with Bluey or Spotify. Alright, we're almost to the final strategy, but first, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss my next video where I'm revealing the 5 signs your baby is ready to start talking. Hit that subscribe button right now. Strategy number 5. Sing simple songs with gestures. Strategy number 5. Sing simple, repetitive songs with hand gestures every single day. Music lights up multiple areas of the brain simultaneously, and research shows that babies who are exposed to musical play have better language outcomes. But here's the key. It needs to be interactive. Songs like Itsy Bitsy Spider, The Wheels on the Bus, or Pat Cake combine words with actions, which helps babies connect meaning to movement. When you sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star while opening and closing your hands like twinkling stars, your baby's brain is making connections between the word twinkle, the action of twinkling, and the melodic pattern. I had one family where the baby, Emma, was 16 months old and not saying any words. Her mom started doing head, shoulders, knees, and toes with her 3 times a day. Within a month, Emma was saying head and touching her head. 2 months later, she had 15 words. The key is repetition. Same songs, same gestures every single day. Your baby needs that predictability to start anticipating what comes next, and eventually, to join in. Okay, let's recap those 5 game-changing strategies. 1. Narrate your world like a sports commentator. 2. Pause and wait for your baby's response. 3. Read books interactively, not passively. 4. Turn off background noise. 5. Sing repetitive songs with gestures. These aren't complicated. They don't cost money. They just take intention and consistency. And here's my challenge to you. Pick just one of these strategies and commit to it for the next 7 days. Then come back and tell me what you noticed in the comments below. Because here's the truth. You have more power over your baby's language development than you realize. These everyday moments, they're building blocks. And you're the architect. If this video helped you, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button and subscribe for more science-backed parenting tips. Share this with one parent friend who needs to hear it. And drop a comment telling me, which strategy are you going to try first? I read every single comment, and I love connecting with you all. Remember, your baby's first words are coming, and with these 5 strategies, they might just come sooner than you think. I'll see you in the next video.